Holy Bird Education and Publishing Company Limited presents
McGuffey's Readers. Primer.
The Alphabet. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z Lesson 1. A and cat, rat. A C k D N R T A rat, a cat, a cat, a rat, a cat and a rat, a rat and a cat. Lesson 2. At, the, ran, has, an, H, th, s, the cat, the rat. The cat has a rat. The rat ran at Anne. Anne has a cat. The cat ran at the rat. Lesson 3. Gnat, hat, fan, can, f, a fan, a hat, an and gnat. Anne has a fan. Gnat has a hat. Anne can fan gnat. Lesson 4. Man, cap, lad, sat. L, l, m, m, p, p, s, s. A cap, the lad. A man and a lad. The man sat. The lad ran. The man has a hat. The lad has a cap. Lesson 5. Review. The cat and the rat ran. Anne sat, and Nat ran. A rat ran at Nat. Can Anne fan the lad? The man and the lad. The man has a cap. The lad has a fan. Has Anne a hat? Anne has a hat and a fan. A, at, rat, sat, can, cap, lad, and. The cat ran. Anne ran. The man has a hat. Lesson 6. Dog, fat, rab, gnats. O, B, B, G, J, G. Gnat's cap. A fat dog. Has the lad a dog? The lad has a fat dog. The dog has Nat's cap. Nat and Rab ran. Rab ran at the cat. Lesson 7. See, sees, frog, on, log, e, a log, the frog. See the frog on a log. Rab sees the frog. Can the frog see Rab? The frog can see the dog. Rab ran at the frog. Lesson 8. It, is, stand, lamp, ands, mat. I, a mat, the stand. See the lamp. It is on a mat. The mat is on the stand. The lamp is Nat's. The mat is Anne's. Lesson 9. Tom, him, nag, catch, not, he, his, ch. See the nag. It is Tom's nag. Can Tom catch his nag? He cannot catch him. The dog ran at the nag, and the nag ran. Lesson 10. Review. Tom's nag is fat. His dog is not fat. Nat is on Tom's nag. Nat's dog, Rab, cannot catch the rat. See the frog on the log. A lad sees the frog. The lad cannot catch it. A cat is on the mat. The cat sees a rat. Anne's fan is on the stand. The man has a lamp. A dog ran at the man. Anne sat on a log. Tom sees Nat's dog. A fat frog is on the log. Cannot Rab catch it? Lesson 11. Nest, in, box, this, get, hen, eggs, she, e, x, sh, sh. The box, a nest. This is a fat hen. The hen has a nest in the box. She has eggs in the nest. A cat sees the nest and can get the eggs. Lesson 12. Old, run, fox, all, you, Can this old fox catch the hen? The fox can catch the hen and get the eggs in the nest. Run, Rab, and catch the fox. This nest has eggs in it. Lesson 13. Pond, ducks, them, feed, Nell, I, buy, will, I, y, e, ck, k, w, w. Nell is by the pond. I see ducks on the pond. Nell sees the ducks and will feed them. She can not get the ducks. Lesson 14. Holds, to, blind, merry, hand, kind, A O O K K Y E I. This old man cannot see. He is blind. Mary holds him by the hand. She is kind to the old blind man. Lesson 15. Review. I see ducks on the pond. Tom will feed them. Tom is blind. He holds a box in his hand. Nell is kind to him. This old hen has a nest. Mary will run and get the eggs. Lesson 16. Sue. Doll. Dress. New. Her. Let. E. You. U. EU. Ew. Sue has a doll. It has a new dress. She will let Anne hold the doll in her hands, and Anne will fan it. Sue is kind to Anne. Lesson 17. There. 5. Bird. Tree. Rob. Do. I. V. V. A bird is in the tree. It has a nest there. The nest has 5 eggs in it. Do not rob the nest. Will the bird let the cat get her 5 eggs? Lesson 18. Cage. Pet. Sing. Lives. So. Loves. O. G. J. Ing. This is a pet bird. It lives in a new cage. It will stand on Sue's hand and sing. Sue loves her pet bird. So do I love it. Lesson 19. R. You. Yes. Fast. To. Like. Boys. Of. Play. Do you see the boys at play? Yes, I see them. There are 5 of them. Tom is too fat to run fast. Nat can catch him. I like to see boys play. Lesson 20. Review. Sue has a doll and a pet bird. Her doll has a new dress and a cap. Sue loves Mary and will let her hold the doll. The pet bird lives in a cage. Sue and Mary will stand by the cage, and the bird will sing. There are birds in the tree by the pond. Can you see them? Yes, there are 5 of them in a nest. Tom will not rob a bird's nest. He is too kind to do so. Nell will feed the ducks. Sue has a new dress. Lesson 21. What? Owl. An. Well. Eyes. Night. Day. But. Big. Best. A. O-W. Ow. W-H. Wha. What bird is this? It is an owl. What big eyes it has! Yes, but it cannot see well by day. The owl can see best at night. Nat Pond has a pet owl. Lesson 22. Grass. Shade. Cows. They. Hot. Hour. Come. Off. Barn. E-O-U. Ow. The day is hot. The cows are in the shade of the big tree. They feed on the new grass. Our cows do not run off. At night they come to the barn. Lesson 23. Soon. Neck. Sun. Set. Way. Bell. One. There. O-O. Ooh. The sun will soon set. The cows are on their way to the barn. One old cow has a bell on her neck. She sees our dog, but she will not run. Our dog is kind to the cows. Lesson 24. Brave. Drown. If. Men. Ship. Rock. Boat. Save. The ship has run on a rock. 5 men are on the ship. If the boat cannot get to them, they will drown. The boat has brave men in it. They will save the 5 men. Lesson 25. Review. Come, boys, and feed the cows. The sun has set, and they are at the barn. Sue has a bell on the neck of her pet cat. One hot day, Anne and Nell sat on the grass in the shade of a big tree. They like to rock their dolls and sing to them. The brave men in our boat are on their way to the ship. They will save the men in the ship if they can. They will not let them drown. What bird has big eyes? The owl. Can an owl see at night? Yes, an owl can see best at night. Lesson 26. Fall. With. Ice. Had. Skates. Stone. Cry. Did. A. C. S. SK. Sk. The boys are on the ice with their skates. There is a stone on the ice. One boy did not see it and has had a fall, but he is a brave boy and will not cry. Lesson 27. Look. Hear. Mill. Go. All. Have. John. Wheel. Round. Look, there are John and Sue by the mill pond. They like to see the big wheel go round. They have come to play on the logs and in the boat. John and Sue will play here all day. The cows like grass. They stand in the shade. Lesson 28. Or. Roll. Jane. Some. Girls. Which. Floor. Black. Oh. Here are some girls with skates, but they are not on the ice. Their skates roll on the floor. Which way do you like to skate? On the ice or on the floor? The girl with the new black dress is Jane Bell. Lesson 29. 4. Horse. Out. Should. As. Hurt. How. Cars. Try. Be. O. O. No. No. You. Look out for the cars. How fast they come. No horse can go as fast as the cars. I will not try to catch them, for I should fall and be hurt. See the horse look at the cars. Will he not run? Lesson 30. Review. There is ice on the pond, and the mill wheel cannot go round. The boys are all out on the ice with their skates. I will let you and Tom try to skate, but do not fall, for you will be hurt. Look, here come the cars. John and Nat try to skate as fast as the cars go, but they cannot. John has had a fall. The girls are not on the pond, but some of them have skates which roll on the floor. How fast the cars go! Can you see them? Lesson 31. Work. Axe. Wood. Saw. Hard. Cut. Pile. Ned. Think. O, A, TH, F, N, N. Ned and John are hard at work. John has a saw, and Ned has an axe. They will try to cut all of the wood which you see in the pile. Do you think they can do this in one day? Lesson 32. Noise. Gone. Cool. Air. May. To. Hear. Walk. A. O-I. Oi. Two girls have gone for a walk. It is May, and the air is cool. They hear the birds sing in the trees, and they hear the noise of the frogs in the pond. They see men at work and boys at play. Lesson 33. Pull. Up. Cart. Ride. Goats. Bess. Hill. You. Bess has a cart and 2 goats. She likes to ride in her cart. See how the goats pull? Bess is so big, I think she should walk up the hill. The goats love Bess, for she feeds them and is kind to them. Lesson 34. Blaze. Put. Yet. House. Fire. Roof. Call. Ring. We. Z. This house is on fire. Look, the roof is in a blaze. Run, boys, and ring the bell. Call some men to put out the fire. We may yet save the house if we work hard. Lesson 35. Review. Bess, do you hear a noise? Yes, Tom. What is it? It is the mill by our house. The logs are cut there. How do they cut the logs, Tom? With an axe? Not with an axe, Bess. It is too hard work. They cut them with a saw. May we not go and see the mill at work, Tom? Yes, I think so. The air is cool, and we can walk in the shade. We should go soon, Bess, or the pile of wood will be gone. Our 2 goats and the cart are here, Tom. We can ride to the mill. It is not uphill, and the goats can pull us fast. Lesson 36. Miss. Wants. Would. Tells. Rule. Keep. Good. That. Each. You. Ooh. The girls and boys all love Miss May. She is so kind to them. Miss May tells them there is a rule that she wants them to keep. It is, do to each one as you would like each one to do to you. This is a good rule, and all boys and girls should keep it. Lesson 37. School. Church. Books. Slates. Child. When. What kind of house is this? Do you think it is a schoolhouse or a church? It looks like a church, but I think it is a schoolhouse. I see the boys and girls with their books and slates. When the bell rings, they will go in. A good child likes to go to school. Lesson 38. Quail. Seen. Me. Eat. No. Quick. Kill. Oh. First. Henry. Q-U. Qu. John, come here. Be quick and tell me what kind of bird this is. Do you not know, Henry? Oh no, what is it? It is a quail. It is the first quail I have seen. Is it good to eat? Yes, but I should not like to kill it. Lesson 39. Kate. Name. Baby. Shut. Dear. Blue. Near. Crib. Sit. Is not this a dear baby in the crib? Her name is Kate, and she has big blue eyes. You cannot see her eyes, for they are shut. Kate is a good baby, but she will cry if she is hurt, or if she is not well. Bess likes to sit near the baby, and to rock her in the crib. Lesson 40. Review. Henry Black and Ned Bell live near our house. They go to school, and I see them go by each day with their books and slates. Miss May tells the girls and boys that they should be at the schoolhouse when the bell rings. So Henry walks fast and is first at school. He is a good boy and wants to keep the rule of the school. Ned is not a good boy. I do not think he likes to go to school or to church. I saw him try to kill a quail with a stone. The quail is too quick a bird for that, and Ned did not hurt it. But I know that a good child would not try to kill a bird. There is a baby at Ned's house. Her name is Kate. Ned is not a good boy, but he loves Kate, and I do not think he would hurt her. Lesson 41. Light. Where? Far. See. It's. Tall. High. Were. The tall house which you see on that high rock is a lighthouse. At night its light is seen far out at sea, and the men on ships can tell where to go. If it were not for this, they would run on the rocks. How would you like to live in a lighthouse? Lesson 42. Wrong. Sheep. Watch. Wolf. More. Lambs. Us. My. Took. Let us watch the sheep as they feed on the hills. They like to eat the new grass. Do you see my 2 lambs? I had 2 more, but an old wolf took them one night. I love my pet lambs. It would be wrong to hurt them. Lesson 43. Laugh. Mouth. snow, made, head, pipe, fun, gh, f. The boys have made a big snowman. They have put a tall hat on his head and an old pipe in his mouth. Hear them laugh as they play. It is good fun for the boys. They would like to have it snow all day and all night. Lesson 44. Sweets. Please. Buzz. Could. Said. Once. Mean. Be. Vine. Buzz, buzz, a bee said to Mary. What do you mean? Said Mary. Please tell me once more. Buzz, buzz, buzz. But Mary could not tell its wants. I think it said, Please let me get some sweets in this vine. Lesson 45. Review. One day, Nat and I sat on the high hill by the sea, where the tall lighthouse stands. We could look far out, and could see the ships at sea. As we sat there, we saw a man near by, with some sheep and lambs. The man had a pipe in his mouth. He sat with us, and let the sheep eat the grass. What fun it is to see lambs play! It made us laugh to see them. The man said that once, when the sheep and lambs were out in the snow, an old wolf took one of the lambs and ran off with it. I think that men should watch their sheep, so that a wolf cannot catch them. Lesson 46. While. Done. Might. Right. Time. Your. Things. Have. Work while you work. Play while you play. One thing each time. That is the way. All that you do, do with your might. Things done by halves are not done right. Lesson 47. Went. Fish. Fell. Safe. Arms. Sprang. Was. Thank. Got. One day, John went to the pond to fish. His dog, Watch, went with him. John sat on a log for a long time, but did not catch a fish. As he got up to go, he fell off the log. Watch sprang in to save him. John put his arms round the dog's neck, and was soon safe on the log once more. "Thank you, my brave old dog," said John to Watch. Lesson 48. James. Then. Asks. Drives. Warm. Bean. Town. Show. James has been to the mill. The day is warm, and he lets his horse stand in the shade. A girl asks him to show her the way to the town. He tells her the way, and then drives on. Lesson 49. I'll. Puss. pat, harm, she'll, don't, purr, fur, deeds. I love my dear puss, her fur is so warm, and if I don't hurt her, she'll do me no harm. I'll pat my dear puss, and then she will purr, and show me her thanks for my kind deeds to her. Lesson 50. Now. Wreaths. Who. Queen. Woods. Shall. Crown. It is the 1st of May. The boys and girls have gone to the woods to have a good time. See them at their play. The girls have wreaths in their hands. Now they will crown someone Queen of the May. Who shall it be? It should be the best girl, and that is Kate. Lesson 51. God. Small. From. World. Moon. Shine. Nut. Long. Ago. Do you see that tall tree? Long ago it sprang up from a small nut. Do you know who made it do so? It was God, my child. God made the world and all things in it. He made the sun to light the day and the moon to shine at night. God shows that He loves us by all that He has done for us. Should we not then love Him? Lesson 52. Lord. Mourn. Smile. Griefs. Joys. Woes. Tear. Stars. Nigh. Say. When the stars at set of sun watch you from on high, when the light of morn has come, think the Lord is nigh. All you do and all you say, He can see and hear. When you work and when you play, think the Lord is near. All your joys and griefs He knows, sees each smile and tear. When to Him you tell your woes, know the Lord will hear. Lesson 53. Dog. The. Ran. A. O. N. D. G. R. Th. The. The dog. The dog ran. Lesson 54. Cat. Mat. Is. On. C. K. T. T. I. M. M. S. S. The cat. The mat. Is the cat on the mat? The cat is on the mat. Lesson 55. It. His. Pen. Hand. In. Has. Man. P. H E The man. A pen. The man has a pen. Is the pen in his hand? It is in his hand. Lesson 56. Hen. Fat. Rat. Box. Big. Run. From. Can. F. B. B. X. X. U. A fat hen. A big rat. The fat hen is on the box. The rat ran from the box. Can the hen run? Lesson 57. Rab. An. Hat. Catch. C. E. E. CH. Ch. S. S. C. Rab. C. An. C. Rab has the hat. Can Anne catch Rab? Lesson 58. She. Let. Pat. Me. To. Now. SH. Shh. OO. Ooh. OW. Ow. L. L. Anne can catch Rab. See? She has the hat. Now Anne can pat Rab. Let me pat Rab too. Lesson 59. Ned. Fed. Eggs. Nest. Black. Them. Left. Get. Will. A black hen. The nest. W. W. CK. K. Ned has fed the hen. She is a black hen. She has left the nest. See the eggs in the nest? Will the hen let Ned get them? Lesson 60. Head. Come. He. With. Nat. And. Oh. Let me get the black hat. Now Ned has it on his head, and he is a big man. Come, Nat, see the big man with his black hat. Lesson 61 Review. Pat. Hat. Rab. Catch. Can. An. Has. Black. Fed. Left. Eggs. Get. Ned is on the box. He has a pen in his hand. A big rat is in the box. Can the dog catch the rat? Come with me, Anne, and see the man with a black hat on his head. The fat hen has left the nest. Run, Nat, and get the eggs. The cat ran. Anne ran. The man has a hat. Lesson 64. Kitty. Nice. Sweet. Sing. Just. Hang. Cage. Then. Song. Pet. Put. Not. K. K. G. G. C. K. A. Y. E. N. G. Ing. U. Kitty has a nice pet. It can sing a sweet song. She has just fed it. She will now put it in the cage and hang the cage up. Then the cat cannot catch it. Lesson 65. Tom. At. Black. Look. Good. Top. Kitties. Doll. Think. Spot. Th. Th. N. N. O. Oo. Look at Tom and his dog. The dog has a black spot on his back. Do you think he is a good dog? Tom has a big top, too. It is on the box with Kitty's doll. Lesson 66. Sun. Stop. Her. We. For. Us. How. Go. Hot. Pond. Swim. Duck. E. O. The sun is up. The man has fed the black hen and the fat duck. Now the duck will swim in the pond. The hen has run to her nest. Let us not stop at the pond now, for it is hot. See how still it is. We will go see Tom and his top. Lesson 68. Review. The sun has set, and the pond is still. John, Ned, Ben, Tom, and Nell stand on the bank and look at the duck. The dog with a black spot on his back is with Tom. See? Tom has his hat in his hand. He has left his big top on the box. Kitty's doll is on the rock. Nell has put her pet in the cage. It will sing a sweet song. The duck has her nest under the rock. It is not hot now. Let us run and skip and jump on the bank. Do you not think it is fun? Lesson 69. R. Ink. Moss. This. Tub. upset. Ah. The pen and the ink are on the stand. Is this a good pen? The moss is on the rock. This duck can swim. Ben upset the tub. Lesson 70. Nut. Men. Did. Met. Shut. Step. Shall. Into. Lost. Hunt. Fox. Mud. Will the dog hunt a fox? Ben lost his hat. Shall I shut the box? I met him on the step. Did you jump into the mud? I have a nut. I met the men. Lesson 71. Kate. Dear. Milk. Old. Likes. Cow. No. Bee. Out. Grass. Drink. Gives. Ah. Oh, Kate, the old cow is in the pond. See her drink. Will she not come out to get some grass? No, John. She likes to be in the pond. See how still she stands. The dear old cow gives us sweet milk to drink. Lesson 72. Mama. Arms. Both. Large. Ride. Prince. As. Far. Trot. Papa. Barn. Your. Papa, will you let me ride with you on Prince? I will sit in your arms. See, Mama, we are both on Prince. How large he is! Get up, Prince. You are not too fat to trot as far as the barn. Lesson 73. Of. Well. Was. That. Fanny. Pretty. Toss. Ball. Done. Fall. Wall. What? Oh, Fanny, what a pretty ball! Yes, can you catch it, Anne? Toss it to me, and see. I will not let it fall. That was well done. Now, Fanny, toss it to the top of the wall if you can. Lesson 74. Had. Flag. Went. Near. Call. Swam. Might. Swing. Did you call us, Mama? I went with Tom to the pond. I had my doll, and Tom had his flag. The fat duck swam to the bank, and we fed her. Did you think we might fall into the pond? We did not go too near, did we, Tom? May we go to the swing now, Mama? Lesson 75. Here. Pass. Band. Where. Here. Front. Horse. Fine. Play. hope, they, comes. Here comes the band. Shall we call Mama and Fanny to see it? Let us stand still and hear the men play as they pass. I hope they will stop here and play for us. See the large man in front of the band with his big hat? What has he in his hand? How fine he looks! Look, too, at the man on that fine horse. If the men do not stop, let us go with them and see where they go. Lesson 77. James, Mary, maid, sang, my, lay, sport, spade, lap, dig, dolls, sand, said, why, Kate, will you play with me? Said James. We will dig in the sand with this little spade. That will be fine sport. Not now, James, said Kate, for I must make my doll's bed. Get Mary to play with you. James went to get Mary to play with him. Then Kate made the doll's bed. She sang a song to her doll, and the doll lay very still in her lap. Did the doll hear Kate sing? Lesson 78. It's, shade, brook, picks, all, by, help, stones, glad, soft. Kate has left her doll in its little bed, and has gone to play with Mary and James. They are all in the shade now by the brook. James digs in the soft sand with his spade, and Mary picks up little stones and puts them in her lap. James and Mary are glad to see Kate. She will help them pick up stones and dig by the little brook. Lesson 79 Review. What shall we do? Said Fanny to John. I do not like to sit still. Shall we hunt for eggs in the barn? No, said John. I like to play on the grass. Will not Papa let us catch Prince and go to the big woods? We can put the tent in the cart and go to some nice spot where the grass is soft and sweet. That will be fine, said Fanny. I will get my doll and give her a ride with us. Yes, said John, and we will get Mamma to go too. She will hang up a swing for us in the shade. Lesson 80. Peep, while, take, sleep, tuck, safe, oh, wet, feet, chick, cat, feels, wing. Peep, peep. Where have you gone, little chick? Are you lost? Can't you get back to the hen? Oh, here you are. I will take you back. Here, hen, take this little chick under your wing. Now, chick, tuck your little wet feet under you and go to sleep for a while. Peep, peep. How safe the little chick feels now. Lesson 81. Wind. Time. There. Fence. Kite. High. Eyes. Bright. Flies. Why. Day. Shines. This is a fine day. The sun shines bright. There is a good wind, and my kite flies high. I can just see it. The sun shines in my eyes. I will stand in the shade of this high fence. Why, here comes my dog. He was under the cart. Did you see him there? What a good time we have had. Are you not glad that we did not go to the woods with John? The pond is still. How it shines in the hot sun. Let us go into the woods where we can sit in the shade. Lesson 82. Wish. Float. Tie. Know. Rope. Boat. Try. Shore. Give. Pole. Don't. Push. Drag. Won't. Or. Funny. Kate, I wish we had a boat to pull the dolls in. Don't you? I know what we can do. We can get the little tub and tie a rope to it and drag it to the pond. This will float with the dolls in it, and we can get a pole to push it from the shore. What a funny boat, Kate! A tub for a boat and a pole for an oar. Won't it upset? We can try it, Nell, and see. Well, you get the tub, and I will get the pole and a rope. We will both put dolls in the tub and give them a ride. The dolls had a nice ride to the pond. A soft wind made the tub float out. Nell let the pole fall on the tub, and it upset it. Lesson 83. Bound. Rose. Called. Got. Drown. Found. Brave. Came. Ponto. Jumped. Mouth. Around. Brought. Water. Here, Ponto! Here, Ponto! Kate called to her dog. Come and get the dolls out of the pond! Rose went under, but she did not drown. Bess was still on top of the water. Ponto came with a bound and jumped into the pond. He swam around and got Bess in his mouth and brought her to shore. Ponto then found Rose and brought her out too. Kate said, Good old Ponto, brave old dog. What do you think of Ponto? Lesson 84. June. Lucy's. Air. Kind. Trees. Singing. Blue. When. Pure. Says. Sky. Picnic. What a bright June day! The air is pure. The sky is as blue as it can be. Lucy and her mamma are in the woods. They have found a nice spot where there is some grass. They sit in the shade of the trees and Lucy is singing. The trees are not large, but they make a good shade. Lucy's kind mama says that they will have a picnic when her papa can get a tent. Lesson 85, Review. James and Robert have gone into the shade of a high wall to play ball. Mary and Lucy have come up from the pond nearby with brave old Ponto to see them play. When they toss the ball up in the air and try to catch it, Ponto runs to get it in his mouth. Now the ball is lost. They all look for it under the trees and in the grass, but they cannot see it. Where can it be? See! Ponto has found it. Here he comes with it. He will lay it at Lucy's feet, or put it in her hand. Lesson 86. Boy. Our. Spoil. Hurrah. Own. Coil. Noise. Fourth. Such. Join. Thank. About. Hoist. Pay. July. Playing. "Papa, may we have the big flag?" said James. "What can my little boy do with such a big flag?" "Hoist it on our tent, Papa. We are playing 4th of July. "Is that what all this noise is about? Why not hoist your own flags?" "Oh, they are too little." "You might spoil my flag." "Then we will all join to pay for it." "But we will not spoil it, Papa." "Take it then, and take the coil of rope with it." "Oh, thank you! Hurrah for the flag, boys!" Lesson 87. Finished. Bonnet. Lesson. Saved. White. Away. I've. Am. Work. Scamper. Ready. Garden. The white kitten. "Kitty, my pretty white kitty, why do you scamper away? I've finished my work and my lesson, and now I am ready for play. Come, kitty, my own little kitty, I've saved you some milk, come and see. Now drink while I put on my bonnet, and play in the garden with me." Lesson 88. Care. Always. Line. Frank. Row. Bean. Keeps. Home. Frank has a pretty boat. It is white with a black line near the water. He keeps it in the pond near his home. He always takes good care of it. Frank has been at work in the garden and will now row a while. Lesson 89. Much. One. Yet. Hungry. Seen. Grandma. Corn. Wood. "What is that?" said Lucy as she came out on the steps. "Oh, it is a little boat. What a pretty one it is." "I will give it to you when it is finished," said John kindly. Would you like to have it? Yes, very much, thank you, John. Has Grandma seen it? Not yet. We will take it to her by and by. What have you in your pan, Lucy? Some corn for my hens, John. They must be very hungry by this time. Lesson 90. Market, basket, bread, bought, meat, tea, trying, tell, which. James has been to market with his mamma. She has bought some bread, some meat, and some tea, which are in the basket on her arm. James is trying to tell his mamma what he has seen in the market. Lesson 91. Reads. So. Wears. Please. Could. Hair. Fast. Love. Easy. Gray. Chair. Who. Glasses. See my dear old grandma in her easy chair. How gray her hair is. She wears glasses when she reads. She is always kind, and takes such good care of me that I like to do what she tells me. When she says, "Robert, will you get me a drink?" I run as fast as I can to get it for her. Then she says, "Thank you, my boy." Would you not love a dear good grandma who is so kind? And would you not do all you could to please her? Lesson 92. Does. Wonder. Mother. Other. Be. Honey. Listen. Flower. Come here, Lucy, and listen. What is in this flower? Oh, Mother, it is a bee. I wonder how it came to be shut up in the flower. It went into the flower for some honey, and it may be it went to sleep. Then the flower shut it in. The bees like honey as well as we do, but it does not like to be shut up in the flower. Shall we let it out, Lucy? Yes, then it can go to other flowers and get honey. Lesson 93. Best. Hitched. There. Should. Or. Riding. Live. Holds. Hay. Driving. Tight. Early. Here come Frank and James White. Do you know where they live? Frank is riding a horse, and James is driving one hitched to a cart. They are out very early in the day. How happy they are! See how well Frank rides, and how tight James holds the lines. The boys should be kind to their horses. It is not best to whip them. When they have done riding, they will give the horses some hay or corn. Some horses can trot very fast. Would you like to ride fast? One day, I saw a dog hitched to a little cart. The cart had some corn in it. Lesson 94. Looking. Heard. Were. search, young, loved, thought, picking, chirp, told, dearly, girl, birds, children, besides. A little girl went in search of flowers for her mother. It was early in the day, and the grass was wet. Sweet little birds were singing all around her. And what do you think she found besides flowers? A nest with young birds in it. While she was looking at them, she heard the mother bird chirp as if she said, "Do not touch my children, little girl, for I love them dearly." The little girl now thought how dearly her own mother loved her. So she left the birds. Then, picking some flowers, she went home and told her mother what she had seen and heard. Lesson 96. School. Even. 3. Room. Small. Book. Teacher. Noon. Rude. Reading. Poor. It is noon, and the school is out. Do you see the children at play? Some run and jump. Some play ball, and 3 little girls play school under a tree. What a big room for such a small school! Mary is the teacher. They all have books in their hands, and Fanny is reading. They are all good girls, and would not be rude even in playing school. Kate and Mary listen to Fanny as she reads from her book. What do you think she is reading about? I will tell you. It is about a poor little boy who was lost in the woods. When Fanny has finished, the 3 girls will go home. In a little while, too, the boys will give up their playing. Lesson 97. Apple. Mew. Tease. Cracker. Down. New. Silly. Asleep. Wants. Calls. New. Friends. Upon. Flew. Paul. Polly. Lucy has a new pet. Do you know what kind of bird it is? Lucy calls her Polly. Polly can say, "Poor Paul, poor Paul. Polly wants a cracker." And she can mew like a cat. But Polly and the cat are not good friends. One day, Polly flew down and lit upon the cat's back when she was asleep. I think she knew the cat would not like that, and she did it to tease her. When Lucy pets the cat, Polly flies up into the old apple tree and will not come when she calls her. Then Lucy says, "What a silly bird!" Lesson 98. Review. Well, children, did you have a nice time in the woods? Oh, yes, Mother, such a good time. See what sweet flowers we found, and what soft moss. The best flowers are for Grandma. Won't they please her? Yes, and it will please Grandma to know that you thought of her. Rab was such a good dog, Mother. We left him under the big tree by the brook to take care of the dolls and the basket. When we came back, they were all safe. No one could get them while Rab was there. We gave him some of the crackers from the basket. Oh, Mother, how the birds did sing in the woods! Fanny said she would like to be a bird and have a nest in a tree, but I think she would want to come home to sleep. If she were a bird, her nest would be her home. But what would Mother do, I wonder, without her little Fanny? Lesson 99. Beach. Shells. These. Seat. Waves. Going. Ever. See. Watch. Evening. Lazy. Side. These boys and girls live near the sea. They have been to the beach. It is now evening and they are going home. John, who sits on the front seat, found some pretty shells. They are in the basket by his side. Ben White is driving. He holds the lines in one hand and his whip in the other. Robert has his hat in his hand and is looking at the horses. He thinks they are very lazy. They do not trot fast. The children are not far from home. In a little while the sun will set and it will be bedtime. Have you ever been at the seaside? Is it not good sport to watch the big waves and to play on the wet sand? Lesson 100. Log. Quiet. Proud. Pulled. Fish. Stump. River. Father. One evening, Frank's father said to him, "Frank, would you like to go with me to catch some fish?" "Yes. May I go? And with you, father?" "Yes, Frank, with me." "Oh, how glad I am!" Here they are, on the bank of a river. Frank has just pulled a fine fish out of the water. How proud he feels! See what a nice, quiet spot they have found. Frank has the stump of the big tree for his seat, and his father sits on a log nearby. They like the sport. Lesson 101. Rain. Outside. Often. Pitter. Say. Window. Sound. Patter. Drops. Sometimes. Only. Music. I wish, Mama, you would tell me where the rain comes from. Does it come from the sky? And when the little drops pitter-patter on the window, do you think they are playing with me? I cannot work or read, for I love to listen to them. I often think their sound is pretty music. But the rain keeps children at home, and sometimes I do not like that then. The little raindrops only say, pit, pitter, patter, pat, while we play on the outside. Why can't you play on that? Lesson 102. Sled. Throw. Winter. Hurt. Ice. Cover. Henry. Next. Skate. Ground. Mary. Snow. Sister. Laughing. Hope. Pear. I like winter when snow and ice cover the ground. What fun it is to throw snowballs and to skate on the ice. See the boys and girls, How merry they are! Henry has his sled and draws his little sister. There they go. I think Henry is kind, for his sister is too small to skate. Look! Did you see that boy fall down? But I see he is not hurt, for he is laughing. Some other boys have just come to join in the sport. See them put on their skates. Henry says that he hopes his father will get a pair of skates for his sister next winter. Lesson 103. Paw. Polite. Means. Isn't. Speak. Sir. Shake. Fido. Tricks. Teach. Dinner. Ellen. Bow wow. Ellen, do look at Fido. He sits up in a chair with my hat on. He looks like a little boy, but it is only Fido. Now see him shake his hands. Give me your paw, Fido. How do you do, sir? Will you take dinner with us, Fido? Speak. Fido says, Bow wow, which means, Thank you, I will. Isn't Fido a good dog, Ellen? He is always so polite. When school is out, I will try to teach him some other tricks. Lesson 104. Puss. Shed. Pain. Way. Stole. Saw. Hid. Eat. Hattie. Suffer. Sorry. Something. Caught. Tried. Nero. Oh, Hattie, I just saw a large rat in the shed, and old Nero tried to catch it. Did he catch it, Frank? No, Nero did not, but the old cat did. My cat? No, it was the other one. Do tell me how she got it, Frank. Did she run after it? No, that was not the way. Puss was hid on a big box. The rat stole out, and she jumped at it and caught it. Poor rat! It must have been very hungry. It came out to get something to eat. Why, Hattie, you are not sorry the puss got the rat, are you? No, I cannot say I am sorry she got it, but I do not like to see even a rat suffer pain. Lesson 105. Roll. Build. Grandpa. Hard. Foam. Ships. Houses. Long. Sail. Break. Wooden. Blow. Mary and Lucy have come down to the beach with their grandpa. They live in a town near the sea. Their grandpa likes to sit on the large rock and watch the big ships as they sail far away on the blue sea. Sometimes he sits there all day long. The little girls like to dig in the sand and pick up pretty shells. They watch the waves as they roll up on the beach and break into white foam. They sometimes make little houses of sand and build walls around them, and they dig wells with their small wooden spades. They have been picking up shells for their little sister. She is too young to come to the beach. I think all children like to play by the seaside when the sun is bright. and the wind does not blow too hard. Lesson 106. Asked, wanted, for, willies, night, rabbits, lad, carried, sense, telling, 50, master. One day, Willie's father saw a boy at the market with 4 little white rabbits in a basket. He thought these would be nice pets for Willie, so he asked the lad how much he wanted for his rabbits. The boy said, "Only 50 cents, sir." Willie's father bought them and carried them home. Here you see the rabbits and their little master. He has a pen for them and always shuts them in at night to keep them safe. He gives them bread and grass to eat. They like grass and will take it from his hand. He has called in a little friend to see them. Willie is telling him about their funny ways. Some rabbits are as white as snow. Some are black, and others have white and black spots. What soft, kind eyes they have. Lesson 107. Bush, cunning, place, show, find, broken, over, bring, again, fasten. Come here, Rose. Look down into this bush. Oh, Willie, it's a bird's nest. What cunning little eggs. May we take it and show it to Mother? What would the old bird do, Rose, if she should come back and not find her nest? Oh, we would bring it right back, Willie. Yes, but we could not fasten it in its place again. If the wind should blow it over, the eggs would get broken. Lesson 108. Strong, round, dry, bill, worked, sends, claws, flit, God, spring. How does the bird make the nest so strong, Willie? The mother bird has her bill and her claws to work with, but she would not know how to make the nest if God did not teach her. Do you see what it is made of? Yes, Willie, I see some horsehairs and some dry grass. The old bird must have worked hard to find all the hairs and make them into such a pretty round nest. Shall we take the nest, Rose? Oh, no, Willie, we must not take it, but we will come and look at it again sometime. God made the little birds to sing and to flit from tree to tree. 'Tis He who sends them in the spring to sing for you and me. Lesson 109. Feathers, ago, fly, worm, crumb, feeding, ugly, off, feed, brown, guess, things. Willie, when I was feeding the birds just now, a little brown bird flew away with a crumb in its bill. Where did it go, Rose? I don't know. Way off, somewhere. I can guess where, Rose. Don't you know the nest we saw some days ago? What do you think is in it now? Oh, Willie, I know. Some little brown birds. Let us go and see them. All right, but we must not go too near. There, I just saw the old bird fly out of the bush. Stand here, Rose. Can you see? Why, Willie, what ugly little things! What big mouths they have, and no feathers! Keep still, Rose. Here comes the old bird with a worm in her bill. How hard she must work to feed them all. Lesson 110. Falling. Counts. Woes. Nigh. Begun. Griefs. Stars. Tear. Morning. Lord. Each. Joys. When the stars at set of sun watch you from on high, when the morning has begun, think the Lord is nigh. All you do and all you say, He can see and hear. When you work and when you play, think the Lord is near. All your joys and griefs He knows, counts each falling tear. When to Him you tell your woes, know the Lord will hear. Lesson 111. Whistle. Pocket. Willow. Note. Filled. Dead. Sick. Walk. Every. Blue. Lane. Lame. Taking. Cane. Took. One day, when Mary was taking a walk down the lane, trying to sing her doll to sleep, she met Frank with his basket and cane. Frank was a poor little lame boy. His father and mother were dead. His dear old grandma took care of him and tried to make him happy. Every day, Mary's mother filled Frank's basket with bread and meat, and a little tea for his grandma. "How do you do, Frank?" said Mary. "Don't make a noise. My doll is going to sleep. It is just a little sick today." "Well, then, let us whistle it to sleep." And Frank, taking a willow whistle out of his pocket, blew a long note. "Oh, how sweet!" cried Mary. "Do let me try." Lesson 112. Turned. Face. Cried. Low. Almost. Soon. More. Cry. Once. Because. "Yes, Mary, I will give it to you, because you are so good to my grandma." "Oh, thank you very much." Mary blew and blew a long time. "I can't make it whistle," she said, almost ready to cry. "Sometimes they will whistle, and sometimes they won't," said Frank. "Try again, Mary." She tried once more, and the whistle made a low, sweet sound. "It whistles!" she cried. In her joy, she had turned the doll's face down, and its eyes shut tight, as if it had gone to sleep. "There!" cried Frank. "I told you the way to put a doll to sleep is to whistle to it." "So it is," said Mary. "Dear little thing! It must be put in its bed now." So they went into the house. Frank's basket was soon filled, and he went home happy. Lesson 113. Stood. Himself. Flapping. First. 12. Flapped. Walked. Flap. Obey. Better. Chippy. Food. Stone. Before. Chickens. Kept. There once was a big white hen that had 12 little chickens. They were very small, and the old hen took good care of them. She found food for them in the daytime, and at night kept them under her wings. One day, this old hen took her chicks down to a small brook. She thought the air from the water would do them good. When they got to the brook, they walked on the bank a little while. It was very pretty on the other side of the brook, and the old hen thought she would take her children over there. There was a large stone in the brook. She thought it would be easy for them to jump to that stone, and from it to the other side. So she jumped to the stone and told the children to come after her. For the first time, she found that they would not obey her. She flapped her wings and cried, "Come here, all of you! Jump upon this stone as I did. We can then jump to the other side. Come now." "Oh, Mother, we can't, said all the little chickens. "Yes, you can if you try," said the old hen. "Just flap your wings as I did, and you can jump over." "I'm flapping my wings," said Chippy, who stood by himself, "but I can't jump any better than I could before." Lesson 114. Chirped. Never. Indeed. Slowly. Really. Brood. Began. Didn't. Use. Door. Bite. Peace. "I never saw such children," said the old hen. "You don't try at all." "We can't jump so far, Mother. Indeed, we can't, chirped all the little chickens. "Well," said the old hen, "I must give it up." So she jumped back to the bank and walked slowly home with her brood. "I think Mother asked too much of us," said one little chicken to the others. "Well, I tried," said Chippy. "We didn't," said the others. "It was of no use to try." When they got home, the old hen began to look around for something to eat. Soon she found near the back door a piece of bread. So she called all the chickens, and they all ran up to her, each one trying to get a bite at the piece of bread. "No, no," said the old hen. "This bread is for Chippy. He is the only one of my children that had really tried to jump to the stone." Lesson 115. Last. Slates. Right. Waste. Neat. Taken. Clean. Learn. Reader. Parents. Second. We have come to the last lesson in this book. We have finished the first reader. You can now read all the lessons in it and can write them on your slates. Have you taken good care of your book? Children should always keep their books neat and clean. Are you not glad to be ready for a new book? Your parents are very kind to send you to school. If you are good, and if you try to learn, your teacher will love you, and you will please your parents. Be kind to all, and do not waste your time in school. When you go home, you may ask your parents to get you a second reader.